Welcome to the Miniatures Paintbrush. Today we're going to talk about the Sector Munitorum that I painted for our gaming table. Welcome back, TMP fans. And today it's all about the Sector Munitorum. Sector Munitorum is a place, or places, in the 41st millennia, and that's Warhammer 40k, where they house, I can't even imagine the number of weapons and
supplies.
things. Yeah, because they have to supply the entire universe. So I did a gaming table, for those of you just tuning in. I did a gaming table representing the Sector Munitorum. I do have a book over here. Now, it's a lot more than just this. Like, a lot more. Like, many kits. I figured for my Tau project, which I've been working on for 6 years now, for my Tau project, I happened to come across Kill Team box set, an older one that had Tau and Space Wolves. Now, they did have some terrain in there. So I got the bright idea. I said, well, why don't I just paint all the terrain that's similar, get it all together, and just paint it all. So what happened was I had so many pieces, it literally filled my entire gaming table, 6x4. And yeah, I just put it together, and it's been my project ever since, like a little respite, you could say, from building my Tau army. But that's coming along, because after this Kill Team box, then I just have one more Battle Force box, and it's an older Battle Force box. It's actually out of print and pretty rare. So, tune in for that and the finishing of my entire Tau army. I have well over 2,000. I don't even know, 2,000 points to field on the thing. Well over. I don't even know how many. I never sat there and actually built a list with all the things. I mean, I did once. No, not really. I had a battle report on the channel where I just fought myself. Okay. Yeah. Space Wolves versus Tau. That's what it was. Yeah. Getting back to the Sector Munitorum. Now, you've seen the Sector Munitorum, the gaming table. What do you think about it?
Oh, it looks awesome.
You think so?
I do think so.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. What do you like about it?
There's a lot of different sizes, different textures. So it's very visually pleasing. And I like the way that you had everything arranged. Like, I liked the way that you had laid it out on the table.
Yeah, it's always fun to decorate an entire table, to have an entire 3D war battlefield in front of you. Now, the one thing is having all Games Workshop terrain can be really expensive, but I think I have a Warhammer addiction. I think that's, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, really, I just have a
lot of enthusiasm.
Thanks. You're being very kind.
Yes.
Very kind. So yeah, it took me a long time to get this little deviation, and that's how my brain works. Like, hey, I'm going to do this. Might as well do all of whatever that is. And then it ties me up for a couple of months, and then, not building anything. But the good thing is, though, I'm going to finish up that Kill Team box set, but it also has Space Wolves, and I haven't painted a Space Wolves on this channel since I started my Tau project, and it was years,
at least 6 years ago.
Oh my goodness, it's been a long time, very long, too long. And this channel was founded on my Space Wolves army, which is pretty good. We have Space Wolves are werewolf Vikings. Yes, I have the werewolf Vikings.
Do they have the horns on the top of
They're not very horn inducing. But they do have battle horns on their waist where they go.
So they don't howl?
No, no, I howl. I howl for them. I don't think they actually howl. I've never read that the Space Wolves howl.
Do they speak? Like, do they speak in the way
to
that
other people? I've read a couple of books in the Black Library, right? So it's like, to other people or in other books, they make Space Wolf sound very gluttural, very like Hulk smash kind of thing. However, if you read the Space Wolf Omnibus or any of the Wolf Time, that book that's just coming out here from the Black Library on audiobook as well as printed book, Wolf Time, I think, is coming out in the previews that I saw. Really good. Let's talk about the previews a little bit before we get into the Sectum Munitorum. What do you think about the Deathwing Assault box set?
I think it would be an interesting addition if you already had that army started. You could expand and have different players.
And you do have the Lionel Johnson, which is the Primarch of the Death Angels. And honestly, I'm not interested in creating a Dark Angels army. So yeah, I'm not interested in that, but I do want to take Lionel Johnson, the Primarch, and just paint him up for maybe a competition or something like a painting competition, because beautiful, gorgeous model. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I do have a thing about collecting Primarchs. I have all of them except for Lionel Johnson. In the 41st millennia, not the ones, prior to that. Even though I did paint some of those as well for the Horus Heresy. All right, so let's get into the Sectum Munitorum. Imagine what life is like in the 40K universe.
I don't really want to imagine.
I mean,
it's horrifying.
It's just, the never-ending war. I mean, there's just war. That's pretty much it. It's ceaseless war, constantly happening all the time. Too many fires to put out. And just,
what I wonder? How do they manage to have any kind of agriculture with all of this war that's going on?
No, they import all their stuff.
From where?
I guess there are some agricultural worlds. Okay. And there are some death worlds that are just jungle. Okay. Everything will try to kill you there because it's a death world after all. So, it's the 41st millennium. Everything is trying to kill you. There is no hope. There's only war. That's pretty much, I think the 40K universe is like the one setting, or the Warhammer, Age of Sigmar 2. It's always bad. It's just bad.
It's the one fantasy setting you would never, ever want to be transported into.
I mean, there's a Quishy, which is the Fire Realm in Age of Sigmar, and they have like big cities there. Maybe. Yeah. Like bastions of humanity trying to fend off all the bad chaos demons and all kinds of things that are out there, and death energy and death magic. Like that might be interesting, to live in that one. But the 41st millennium, I've never heard of any place in the entire universe that was remotely okay. Maybe the salamander. No. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know too much about the salamanders. They're apparently the good guys of the 41st millennium. Also the Tau, which are they're for the greater good. It's very almost like Marxist. Okay. Yeah, if you want to say it like that. All right.
Very goal oriented.
Very distribute what we get to everybody, so everybody gets their share.
Okay. So,
right. The government the government takes all the things and then distributes to everybody. So everybody is all even. It doesn't matter how hard you try, you're gonna get your share anyway. Fish people. And I have an entire army. All right, anyway. Sectum Munitorum time. I'm guessing you are ready to see this table. I think this is fun. It's time for the reveal.
Definitely
Time for reveal. All right, let's get to it. Let's go down to
Table Town.
All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Second Munitorum completed gaming table is ready for some awesome battles.
And please remember to paint every miniature to improve at least one skill.
And may your backlog get ever smaller.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a